Hello YouTubers. You've seen this on YouTube as a advertisement, but you've never seen one operating, and I will show you, or at least attempt to show you, how this one works. I found this machine at a swap meet, a ham fest, and the price was right, so I took it home, and of course I had no tapes for it. A year or so later, I was nosing around a secondhand store and found a whole box of tapes, over maybe 100 or so tapes that fit the machine. So I said, well, maybe I should see if the machine works. Well, tried the machine out and it wouldn't work, and I found out why. All the belts were all stretched out of shape. The thing wouldn't load. The electronics worked. I could get sound to go through the amplifier, but lo and behold, the machine wouldn't play tape. So I decided, well, let's see if we can do anything to fix that. To replace the belts, you have to basically tear the whole machine apart from the, take the sides off, the front off, and half the mechanism on the top, just to get the machine, to get at the bad belts. That being done, I got the machine to actually play tape, and I will attempt to show you how it works. Popular Science printed a write-up on this machine back in the probably around 1963, and they wrote up a 5-page report. I will show you later some of the drawings inside. Gives you a demonstration and a little idea how the tape threads in the machine and plays back. Not long ago I was snooping around eBay, and I found the service manual for this cartridge machine. It appears that a company was selling out all their old service material and picked this up for not too much money. It looks like 3M printed the manual, but it also appears that Howard Sams and their PhotoFact division actually printed up most of the drawings. I've never seen a machine this complicated before. I'll show you some pictures of the some of the diagrams of the exploded view. This is more complicated than most VCRs ever was, just to play tapes. This is the tape cartridge that the machine uses. This happens to be the demo tape. You load the machine, load the tape on the back of the machine here, and what happens, the machine pulls out the leader, which is here, and threads the tape, and eventually it gets down to the tape, which is attached to the leader, and the thing goes into play mode. I will put this back in here. I will load the tape, and what happens, the tape will lower down, thread through all of this, and onto the take-up spool. So I will hit the play button. Tape lowers, and the tape threads the machine through the machine. And eventually loads onto the take-up reel.
Hello, I'm Skitch Henderson, and I'm proud to have been chosen to introduce to you the Revere stereo tape cartridge system. This is an entirely new concept in stereo music listening pleasure. The Revere plays individual compact cartridges, each with a playing time of 45 minutes. It threads, plays, rewinds, and changes, all automatically. And you can hear up to 15 solid hours of music without ever touching the easy-to-operate controls. But, more important, its reproduction fidelity is flawless. It's free from distortion caused by warping and dust, scratching, or wear that you have experienced with old-fashioned methods. Now, before I tell you about some of the other features of the Revere, I'd like to say something about sound. All of us in America are justifiably proud of the new Philharmonic Hall at Lincoln Center in New York City, which is dedicated to the best in sound. The main pillar of this hall is the world-renowned New York Philharmonic Orchestra, and of course its permanent musical director, Mr. Leonard Bernstein. Now, I've had the pleasure of guest conducting this orchestra and recording with them on Columbia Masterworks. Here is a sample of the sound which now emanates from Lincoln Center, stereophonically heard through the Revere stereo tape cartridge system.
I'm going to place another tape on here, and this tape, when I hit the reject button, will rewind into this cassette. This tape will lower down after this goes on that side, and we will give it a try here. That's reject button. Tape rewinds. Tape drops down. The tape on the left side drops into the play position. The leader threads onto the take-up reel, and the mechanism senses
to the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I recorded some music off of radio to demonstrate how this machine records off of radio, and I will play the tape right here. This is the tape.
Praise, here's the sweeter part.
Be one of the first 108 parade marchers, and you'll be dubbed an official member of Cool 108's Royal Green Guard.
Like the Duke of Earl, the Lady of Locomotion, with the green goddess of good vibrations.
Plus, while they last, you get a limited edition button and a cool kazoo.
And spare no expense, they're the good green ones.
The shorter and sweeter 4th annual Shortest St. Patrick's Day Parade. O'Gara's Bar and Grill, Sylvie and Snelling in St. Paul. Good times and great oldies. Cool 108 FM.
You may not realize it, but every morning you damage your car's engine, because starting your engine is a terrible thing to do. You cause up to 80% of your engine wear that way, just by cold starting without Slick 50 Advanced Formula Engine Treatment. Slick 50 is the only one that bonds to critical engine parts to reduce long-term wear up to 50%, oil change after oil change. And here's the proof. Slick 50's test results have recently been published by the SAE, the Society of Automotive Engineers. And that's not all. You should also know that your motor oil with a full treatment of Slick 50 still meets the latest standards of the API, the American Petroleum Institute. No other engine treatment has this certification. Think about it. The facts are clear. You need an engine treatment. And because it's your car, the only treatment you should ever allow in your crankcase is Slick 50.
Get Slick 50 at Kmart, Target, participating Champion Auto Stores, Shopko, and Napa stores.
Cool 108.
For food and fun, it's where families love to come. Circus Pizza, the place for families, food and fun. Circus Pizza really tastes good, like a pizza should. Want to give it a try? Everybody has fun every time that they come. Oh, fun! Number one, food and fun. It's where families love to come. Circus Pizza, the place for families, food and fun.
For over 15 years, Minnesota families have been enjoying the fabulous food, great games, big birthday bashes, and unforgettable times at Circus Pizza. It's unbelievable one near you. Come see us during our big anniversary celebration starting March 16th.
Circus Pizza, the place for families, food and fun.
What do you eat when March winds blow, temperatures dip and it starts to snow? I want something hot and hearty and good.
I want something delicious, and Lance knows how.
I want soup. Maybe a stew. And Lund's has everything I need. It could be a chowder with corn and with ham. It could be beef or it could be lamb.
I want something delicious, and Lance knows how.
Stop at Lund's today and pick up a copy of Something Delicious. You'll find wonderful recipes, helpful tips. You'll find out what's new, what's in season. Want something delicious?
I want something delicious.
I wanna get the
I
best.
want something delicious.
With lots of zest.
I want something delicious.
I want it now.
Something delicious. Lance knows something delicious. Lance knows something delicious. Lance knows how.
Go to Lund's. They're good.
Oh yeah. Good times and great oldies. Cool 108.
Little John Anderson.
I've got to admit I do some looking too, but she's the only one I love. She still tells me she loves me, but I wonder if my love's enough. 'Cause she just started liking cheating songs, and what's bothering me, I don't know if it's the cheating she likes or just the melody. Yes, she just started liking cheating songs.
John Anderson, she just started liking cheating songs from Classic Country 104 and Mickey Gilley.
Talk to me. Talk.
Visit your grocer's freezer this week.
Tonight, before you go to bed, set that clock radio to the light for a great start tomorrow. W Light 103 FM, WLTE.
I'll show you this tape machine does fast forward. As you can see. And rewinds.
Diamond Rio, Bubba Hyde on continuous new country, Bob 100 FM. It's Bob's Top 8 at 8. The Like Father, Like Son edition.
This is Aaron from Cambridge. I'm listening with my dad, Pete Icy. Yeah, this is Dad with the #2 song on Bob. Faith in Me, Faith in You.
It's the new one from Doug Stone on Bob 100 FM.
Single mother with 2 children.
Anyway, there it is. I'm going to rewind the tape. And the tape will go into the cartridge. And it will shut off. There's my demonstration of the Revere M2 tape machine.